We're joined now by former NASA astronaut Leroy Chiao. Leroy, it's great to have you with us. So the U.S. had held that record of 8 hours, 56 minutes. These two Chinese astronauts managed to do a 9-hour spacewalk. Just put this in perspective for us, if you would.
Well, sure. Normally, spacewalks, U.S. spacewalks are planned for about 6.5 hours in duration. Russian spacewalks are typically about the same, maybe a little bit shorter, maybe 5.5 hours. And you're really limited by two things. One is how much oxygen you have left, and the other is how much battery power you have left, right? And so, it's a little bit of a dubious record to have the longest spacewalk. That means that things didn't go well. Right. And so you had to take a lot longer to get maybe your task done, and maybe you didn't get everything done. So it's it's not a record that you necessarily want to have.
Which I think is actually a very important clarification. So I like the way you put that for us. I am also struck by, I'm kind of obsessed with the story, I have to admit, the fact that Sunny Williams and Butch Wilmore were now learning their stay has been extended once again. They left, for folks who may remember, they launched on June 5th, I believe it was. They were supposed to be at the ISS for about a week. We're now told they're not coming home before late March. I understand there's some aversion to the word stuck or stranded. Kind of feels like that's what they are in this moment.
Well, I mean, it was planned for them to come down in February, of course, and so that's been delayed now for a few weeks. But that's not unusual in the station program. There's a whole traffic model of vehicles coming up, vehicles departing, and one vehicle getting delayed or something happening ripples through the whole schedule. So it's not that unusual to be delayed, either move back or forward a couple of weeks. And so this is nothing more than that. They are doing fine. You look at the videos, they're in good spirits, they're busy. They've both flown long duration flights before. So yeah, this was not a planned thing for them. But at the end of the day, astronauts like being in space, so they're going to be fine.
So they're in their happy place. That being said, and I know part of the training, right, is also how you deal with this situation, because it can come up. And part of that training is the mental aspect of it. And knowing that, I mean, this has been extended now so many times. Just real quickly, what is that training like? What do they say to you? What do they put you through to prepare you for a moment like this?
Well, sure, and it's not. I guess it's not specific training per se. It's a mindset. You're trained to expect issues, expect the unexpected, or try to anticipate, adjust, and so that's part of all that. You adjust to the situation, do what you have to do, and all astronauts are motivated and have that mindset of, hey, I signed up for this job. It's exciting, but it's also got some unknowns, and when I get a curveball, I've just got to deal with it.
Just got to run with it. Leroy Chiao, always great to have you. Thank you so much.